Well, hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing Green Stuff World's Candy Inks. Not sure why they call it ink. It's basically clear colored paint. But this box comes with all that they have to offer: amber orange, jade green, amethyst purple, sapphire blue, tiger eye brown, ruby red, quartz magenta, citrine yellow. And that's all of them. They come in the standard 17 milliliter bottles. So for the test, I'm going to spray them over 4 bases. This is gunmetal. I use Titan's primer, gunmetal, silver, and I just sprayed some Tamiya silver. You can use any base because these are acrylic. It will go on top of anything. Gold, Tamiya gold, and a chrome. I went with, you can use any chrome, their chrome, SMS. I went with all clad because I have multiple bottles of this, and I have multiple bottles, as you can see here, of all clad chrome. So I went with all clad and just sprayed that on a bunch of spoons. Quick, came out beautiful. All clad is probably still the king, right? It's up there. SMS I like also, and I actually love Green Stuff Worlds. So any chrome will do. We'll spray it over those 4, and we'll go over the results. And it also says it can be brushed on. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll brush on one. We'll pick one, and we'll brush it over this Warhammer figure that was painted with the new Mr. Hobby, their new metal color. That was that silver with the big flakes. So we'll paint it over that and see how that looks, and see how it dries too. I'll just pick a random color. And also what we're going to try is we're going to try and blend a gold. And for that, let's take these out. We'll blend some yellow, and we'll put a drop of orange and a drop of the brown in it, I believe is what we're going to do. We'll take these out. There we go. These are true acrylics, so there's not any solvent in it at all. We'll get the rest of these. Hold on, guys. There we go. All right, let's get this box out of here. All right. There we go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and blend a gold. I'll see if I can make some kind of a gold, and hopefully that works. And we're also going to brush this, and what we're going to do is we're going to brush this now. Let's go ahead and brush this now. Let me get my paint shaker. This is my 4Es. 4Es, literally. Make sure it's turned on. There we go. All right, so we'll do these two. What's this, red and blue? Red and blue. All right, we'll spray red and blue. We will show every color at the end, so let's get these out of the way. Push them back towards my CDs back here. You guys can always tell what I'm listening to when I have my music on the desk. All right, so let's mix up both of these. There's a shaker ball inside, which is pretty good. You can hear it there. I always, I respect that. I like when they do that. I try to add a shaker in all the paints I produce, too. But it should only be about 15-20 seconds of this. Usually the clears are pretty much blended already. Let's get the, wow, this is heavy. Let's get this paint shaker out of the way. And you know what, let's brush this on first, and then we'll go ahead and grab the swallowtail and airbrush some. Now this is a wet palette that I have yet to use because I don't use acrylics too often. This locks in here. Check this out. Is that the sponge? Oh, here's the sponge, all right. And this is the extra papers. Oh, pretty nice. Nice piece. We're not going to use any of that. I just want to use this little compartment here. So we'll grab the blue. We're just going to brush this on quickly and see what we get. There we go. I believe we're going to put this straight into the airbrush So I'm going with a 0.5 needle with this. You might have to thin it slightly for smaller, but it should brush. It should airbrush no matter what. Let's go ahead and just load this guy up. Yeah, you know what? It stands up for brushing. That's for sure. It will stand up. I don't think we're going to get that really nice candy look that airbrushing it over silver or chrome is going to give us. But probably could be used as a wash too. But I just want to see how this goes on, and I just want to see how it dries. I only personally I brush little details, particularly in my car kits, but I don't brush too often. I end up spraying almost everything. Unless it calls for something quick touch-up, we will brush something on. So, here we go. We're just going to hit the top of this thing quick. It does look pretty good. This gives me an idea of what it's going to look like once I sprayed it. I haven't sprayed this blue yet. I did test the green. You saw the picture in the community section of my channel. So, here we go. We'll finish that up quick. That's good. Probably can blend this pretty good too. So we'll see how he dries. We can put it thicker in some areas, right? Let's see if it'll level itself off. I'm not sure, but we are getting some kind of a nice candy effect. Hey, it's not too bad. A little better than I thought. I think if you put a second coat, it's going to look like we might have airbrushed it. For sure. So we'll let him sit. All right, let me get this off the desk. Let me go wash this brush. I will be right back. All right, I cleared the desk. Let's grab a cup here because we'll do some blending here. We'll do this quickly. I have already shook up the yellow. We're going to start with yellow for the base as we're blending some kind of a gold here. So let's go ahead and put that in. On the gold blend, I'm only going to spray the chrome, because the whole point is to get some kind of a gold chrome look, you know. Let me grab a stick. All right, we're going to put 1 drop of brown. I have a story to tell on the brown. Stick to the end of the video. And it's not a good story to tell. All right, there's 1 drop there. This should really be powerful through the yellow. And let's go with a drop of orange, right? Is this orange? Amber orange. So let's go with that. 1 drop of that. Oops. Let's get some stuff here on the cap. Hold on. Clean your caps. Always clean your caps. There we go. All right. I'm going with 1 drop of that. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it's kind of a golden. That might do it. We'll see what that looks like. All right. Yeah, I like it. That is pretty good. All right, let's put this aside. All right. Well, we're going to spray red and we're going to spray blue on camera. So, and we'll do this on the chrome and see what kind of a look we get. So, let's go this way to the booth. I'll grab a bottle. I'll grab the swallowtail. This is a 0.5. I took the cap off. It's an acrylic. We want to keep the needle from drying. So, it's exposed, leaving it easier for me to do that. So anyway, guys, let's head over to the booth now. We'll grab a paint. We'll grab some spoons. We'll grab a chrome spoon. And let's see how this acrylic candy color is. All right, here we are at the booth. I have loaded up the blue. Sapphire blue. A little spot on me there. Look at that. Well, it's an acrylic. It comes off easy. All right, we're going to start with the silver. And being an acrylic, we're going to go with our layering plan here. So we're going to go across. Already got a little blue tint there. Green Stuff World is actually a pretty good acrylic as far as I'm concerned. I'm not an acrylic guy, but I feel that it goes on almost like a lacquer. Still have to take your time. Normally I would paint a spoon, 1 spoon, and then dry it off with air. But we're showing you, don't pull it all the way to get your paint. But I'm not going to have to do that because I'm going to do 4 spoons. So we're going to go across, leave 1 spoon aside, and go in order. So here we go with the chrome. You can hit it with 2 layers. Looking good already. Now I'm going to put that down. Check my pressure on my airbrush compressor here. Nope, we're at 20 psi. That's where I like to spray it at. All right, here we go again. This is the gunmetal. This is more of a primer. Actually, it is a primer, so it's going to probably come out dull. But I like that anodized look anyway. Here we go with the gold. You can use any base, obviously. You're going to get different results, particularly with a clear. This gold's probably going to turn into a big green. Oh, it looks green right there. All right, now I'm going to put this aside. What I'm going to do is go back to the beginning, which was the silver, which is already tacky right now. Now I'm going to do this 3 times. You see it doesn't run, it doesn't beat up, it does a good job for an acrylic. I am kind of impressed. Getting there. All right. Back to the gold. Still got some in the cup there. Pretty good. That covered nice. It's more green in person. I don't know why. It must be the lighting. Again with that lighting. All right, let's go back in. We're going to go get in closer, get in slower on the final coat. I'm calling 3 layers. Yeah, you can keep going more for, wow, beautiful. You can keep going more if you want a darker tone, particularly on over chrome, where you want that true candy look. Here we go, beautiful. All right, this is over the gunmetal. Experiment, you know, try it over all different bases. You never know what you're going to get. Side by side, you guys will see the difference at the bench. Oh, sputtering a little bit. I think I need a couple drops to finish this. Unfortunately, I almost made it through. There it is. I labeled everything gold, so we know it's over gold. And we'll put them up side by side and we'll go over the differences. Let me clean this out, grab the red, and then we'll do the gold blend and see what we get with that. But I will be right back. All right, guys, I got the blue over in the dehydrator. This is kind of pinkish looking, but of course we don't know what it's going to look like till it hits a base. Always clean up the nozzles too even when you use these. It's still not precise. All right, start with silver. Let's see what kind of red this is. Well, this is going to take a little more layers. The blue went on a little quicker, meaning I could kind of see the shade we were going to get. All right, let that sit. Hit the gold. And the gunmetal. All right, now I put this aside. Back to the silver. Getting there. It's pretty. It's a light red. What is it? Ruby red. Not quite. I don't know. As I mentioned before, I had trouble with one of the colors. I think it's a bad bottle, and we'll go over that at the bench. This one's not as vibrant as I pictured it being anyway. A little odd. Yeah. Yeah, it's can you see it, guys? It's like a salmon pink colored red. That's odd. It goes on nice, but I mean, it's odd. So I'm guessing there's no real bright red in this package. Oh wait, there's that magenta. All right, there's a type of red there. I guess some of these work and some don't. If that makes sense. It's over the gold. And then the gunmetal. Compressor kicks in. Just towards the end. There we go. All right. Let me put these in the dehydrator, clean out the gum. We're going to try the gold, see if we can get the gold to look good. Make some kind of gold chrome. And then we'll go over the results. I'll show every color over every spoon. All right, last test on camera anyway will be that special blend to see if we can get some kind of creative gold color. And we'll compare it to the yellow at the end so you guys can see that. Now, unfortunately, we're going to let this dry for a second. And I can speed dry it here. Looks good. Oh yeah, you know what? We might have a gold here. Check this out. All right. Now I'll hold it up next to the yellow so you guys get a comparison. Not bad. Now I guess from here we can darken it up a bit, right? Use the brown, a little more orange. But not bad. Not bad. All right, we'll let this dry. Wow, that's not too bad. And we'll compare it to the yellow. You know, the yellow on the chrome is what we're going to compare it to, because that's what I use on here to try and get a gold chrome. All right, let me clean out the brush, get this all dried up. I'll meet you back at the bench. We'll go over every color. All right, my friends, back at the bench. Some pretty good results here. Some iffy. I think I had a defective bottle, and that's the brown. We'll go over that at the very end. And some perform way better than others, but, you know, let's look at them anyway. We'll start with silver, chrome, gold, and the gunmetal on all. This is the orange over silver. Orange over the chrome. Orange over gold. It's close to silver. Let me look at that. Yeah, it's pretty close to silver. A little deeper on the silver, but go figure. And over the gunmetal, more of a dull look, but that is a primer. It was a dull, flat primer. You know, it looks good. It looks good over the chrome, actually, huh? Looks pretty nice. All right, that's the orange. Next up is, what is this one? Purple, all right? Over silver. I mean, they spray nice. They're smooth. I think they're a step below solvent candy colors. That is just my opinion. Let's look at over chrome. But they perform pretty good for an acrylic, I gotta say. I'm kind of impressed. This is over gold. Again, let's compare it to the silver. Now, that's completely different. Wow. Whereas the orange, but the orange is almost the same tone as gold, so I can see that. Where's the other one? Oh, gunmetal. Oh, that's not gunmetal. That's gunmetal. That's not where the cart goes. There we go. All right, let's look at jade green over silver. Could have been darker. I was hoping for a darker green. Maybe if I went back and put a bunch more layers on this, maybe. But it came out darker over the chrome. Oops, sorry about that. Not too bad. Over gold. Let's compare that to the silver. See, oh, yeah, it's way different. All right. Oh, yeah, geez. Silver, gold. And the gunmetal. You can spray it over titanium and different shades of gold and brass. Get all kinds of results. That's over Nope, piece of dust. That's over the gunmetal. All right. The yellow, this is over silver. These spots on here. Oh, that's on the silver below. I must have had a bad silver. I don't know. Well, you can see it up here. Over chrome. That's pretty nice. We'll compare that to gold at the end. All right. Grab these at the same time. Over gold. Of course, the yellow is probably going to be close again with the gold. Oh, no. You know what? With silver, it is quite different. Wow. All right. Closer to a mustard color yellow there. And then over the gunmetal. Okay, I'm going to leave out the yellow and chrome because we're going to compare that to the gold that we blended. All right, so next up is magenta. This over gold? No, we don't want that. Gold, you want it over silver. Here we go. All right, we're going to do them in the same order here. That's over silver. Look at that. That is beautiful. Wow. And then I could tell this is the chrome. Let's look at the two side by side. Sorry, guys, hit the camera again. Look at the difference. Silver and chrome. Wow, what a difference. And then over gold. Let's compare it to silver again. Yep, completely different. Changes the tone, the depth of it. Look at that. And then over the gunmetal. Again, it's kind of a dull color, but if you're looking for a steel-looking color, then that's the kind of base you're going to need. That's pretty good. That looks pretty good. All right, here is sapphire blue. All right, over silver. Another beautiful color. They dried. They look rough, but they dried really nice. Where's the chrome here? Right here. Wow, that is completely different from the silver. Look at that. All right, over gold. I can tell from here. This is the gold. Let's compare it to silver again. Oh, yeah, this is closer, but you still can see the difference. And then over the gunmetal. This is a beautiful blue right here. Look at that. Wow. All right. All right, and then the other one we did on camera, ruby red. I am not crazy about this. I was hoping for a red. You know, red. Let's grab Mario here. Red. That's what I was hoping for. I didn't get that. Go back there, Mario. That's over silver. And this is over chrome. I couldn't get it to perform good. This is one of the colors that was tricky to get to lay down properly, and it's a little too opaque to get that candy look like I would on any of these. I mean, see it? You don't get that mirror look. It's really heavy on the opaque. I don't know why. This is over gold. Not bad over gold compared to the silver. And then over the gunmetal. Yeah, this is not a nice red. Kind of brings the lineup down. I wish I had a true red. I guess I can blend, darken it up somehow, blending them together. Here is the one I had trouble with. All right, so I think this is a bad bottle of brown. I got a lot of dots on it. This is over gold. I just couldn't get it to perform properly. It lifted off of this piece. And the gunmetal, it peeled at the front here. I could not get it to work. I couldn't, no matter what I did. It all splotches. Look at it. It's still. I'm trying to pick off these bits. I strained it. I still got those bits appearing. Then it bubbled up on this gold, and then on this one it peeled off the front. It gave me some kind of funky looking mess. And this is over the silver. It's all splotchy and ran. I sprayed them all exactly the same airbrush, same pressure, all identical. I shook it forever. The best I could do is I put this on the chrome and I layered it and layered it and layered it, and it took a long time doing this one piece. And I got some kind of a deep brown, really nice actually. But at this point, just buy clear brown from Mr. Hobby or anybody. Gaia has a beautiful clear brown. That's the best I could do. All the others were fails. I think it's a bad jar of the brown. That's all it could be for it to not to perform as I do the rest. Okay, you ready? Here's the gold. that we blended. And here is the yellow to compare it with. Oh yeah, it's a little different. Now it looks like this is the gold that we blended. If I add a little more brown, a touch more of the orange, we can get it right down there to a gold color. You can see it's a little yellowish here. You can almost get it down there. But, you know, not bad. The yellow isn't bad. The whole lineup is actually pretty good. I keep hitting the camera. For an acrylic. And acrylic candy colors are tough to nail down, you know. But pretty good lineup. Pretty good lineup. The box is inexpensive. I think the box is in the $20 range for all 8 of them. I'll put a link below. I think I bought them directly from Green Stuff World. They do a good job. They ship worldwide. They're really reasonable. They ship out of Spain. You go on Etsy. They have a channel on Etsy, and you can buy from them. It's still them. It's actually them. But for wrapping this up, let's see how it brushed on. All right. And that's the one we brushed. And I only put one layer. I could double this up, but I kind of like the way it looks. It came out pretty nice. It dried. It's dried as anything. It dried right up. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? That brushed on pretty nice. Again, I like the little shading you get when it goes into the crevices, which I think is kind of the purpose. Look at that. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. That is the test for Green Stuff World. Let me grab the box. Candy inks. And I believe they performed as good, I think, as you can get an acrylic to perform, particularly clear colors, which is really tough to get a good clear candy in an acrylic form. Something went wrong with the brown. I do not like this red at all, and then even that had trouble with that. You can see the runnings there. I didn't like that. I did like the rest of them, though, so it still might be worth a purchase. And the drop of brown to turn the gold, to try and create the gold, didn't affect that, so there is that. Anyway, there you go, guys. That is the test. I want to show you something quickly that was sent to me. A nice paint rack before I say goodbye. I showed it in the last video, but I'm going to show it again right now. Let me clear the table and put it right here in the center. There we go, guys. Look at this. It's a paint rack by Typhoon Paint Racks for my Mecha Empire Splash line. Isn't that awesome? And holds 65 bottles, and almost all of mine fit. I don't have 65 bottles yet, but they also, of course, hold splash paint if you collect splash. And get this, holds all clad, right? Now, somebody asked me if it will hold the new all clad from Ammo. I don't believe it will, but I'm reaching for one now for proof. Let's see. Nope, it just don't fit. But, you know, that's Ammo. It's a whole different thing. But it does hold the all clads or anything in that type of range. But check this out. It's got my name on the side. And there's the website, typhoonpainting.com. I will also put a link below. These are easy to build. They come unassembled, but they build in like 15 minutes. I used super glue or zap glue to put it together. And yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. Look at that. They look so good on here. You know, awesome. I wanted to show you guys that. I'm pretty excited about this. And I got more paints coming out in mid to late October. And I'm going to have a primer line, and I'm going to also have a thinner. I have a nice thinner to go up with leveling thinner because it's so hard to get. I think I was thinking, let's get a thinner that you guys can buy. It's so much trouble getting this leveling thinner that it sells out and takes forever to come back, that I think I got a good source with this. We should have a good stock of this thinner, a steady source. So that'll also be coming out with my new paints. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to have a massive giveaway when we reach 100,000 subscribers, which is soon. It's about 500 to go. We need 500 more for an incredible, wonderful giveaway for you guys. Airbrush, compressor, spray booth, paints, a kit, all kinds of stuff. A nippers. It'd be a prize package to end all. I'll make your Christmas. And you guys will make mine by having me hit the 500 more to get to be 100,000 subscribers. I never thought it was an ambition to reach that. I never even thought I would. just testing paints and hobby supplies. But with it so close, we kind of made it a mission of ours. And a thank you to you guys, too, with a huge giveaway. Anyway, man, thank you so much. I'll put a link below for everything, the paints, the rack, all of it, and my airbrush. And, yeah, there you go. We got some new products coming out soon. I'm not going to say anything yet until I get the official word, and we're going to have a big sale on a few items that are coming up in a couple of weeks. So a lot of stuff happening, so please hit the notification after you subscribe. You want to be involved. We will see you soon. Have a great rest of your weekend. God bless you all. Have a great day.